would like to make a record of the current situation. Today is 2025, 16th of October, and I'm still struggling to find help in Berlin. And as usual, in the last 4 years, under intensive physical and psychological torture. They round me up in public accommodation with smell campaign. And at the beginning, I didn't know why this happened. And now I know a network of police, local police, funded by Hong Kong government, Hong Kong police, smell campaign me, stop me to each organization, especially government organization, social work, NGO, to deny any help to me, and smell campaign me. And there are also stalkers funded by Alex Yuan, who connect with international network. Alex Yuan belonged to a group of pro-CCP businessmen. He is one of the handler who uh, um, uh, detailedly designed my persecution uh, methods daily basis, on hourly basis. In view of my situation is very political, and I've tried since 8th of August 2025. I arrived in Berlin. I have been trying at least 3 or 4 police stations, and then 4 NGOs, which include lesbian organization and uh, migration or asylum seeker organization. However, all organizations, the frontline staff were um, under smell campaign of me. Um, I don't know why their attitude were very bad, and they expressed their hatred on me. And I think there are some very powerful people smell campaign me before I arrived there, because my phone and then my email accounts all are hacked. No matter how many times I buy a new one, they hack, because I stay in an unsafe place. So the purpose of this, um, all the pig flower in hell, or all the videos about looking for a safe place, safe accommodation, and but it failed because I couldn't connect to the people that who can help me. So now I have no choice. So I make a copy of some writings to share with some people that I hope they can help me. And initially, in the last few days, um, I try to connect with local political party. One is FDP, the Freedom Democratic Party, and the other is Green Party. I couldn't contact the FDP because my email didn't go there. And besides, when I visit the building, someone just pretend to be their members and deny me to go there and ask me to send email to make appointment. But actually, I could never send an email or receive any email. That's why I said I tried to get the police to help me, but in 3 police stations, they denied me, and one of it take me out, but they didn't help me. That means a network of police, local police. And I'm not saying only the German police. Actually, they were influenced by the UK police. The UK police, the whole police force is actually under deep bribery of the Hong Kong police. And actually, I have been observing the situation of the UK and found the Royals probably is a propaganda suggested by the Hong Kong police propaganda team Lei Chambing. And then the ID card recommendation and ID card things is also recommended by the Hong Kong police through the UK police senior officer and recommended to STEMA. So they start the riot first, and then they supposed the British will agree uh, on the ID card, because they bring the asylum system and they bring the asylum seeker, and the asylum seeker become the scapegoat. Now they have to fight to defeat the asylum seeker. So now the ID card system should be carried out. This is the ideology, like the Hong Kong National Security Guard, security law after 2019. The same way how the Hong Kong police or the Chinese officer at the back um, made this plot. It is similar, the same thing actually. But very few people know the whole plot, and because I have been involved in become a scapegoat like the asylum seeker in the UK, so I know very well about their plot. And anyway, I don't have enough battery, and I want to read this letter that I will send to the relevant people. I think they may going to help me. I hope so, because um, I have stalker from each level. You know that it can be from the former chief executive Leung Ying, who may contact the people that he may influence the people that I talk with seeking help. And from the very low level frontline staff, they may receive bribery from random staff stalker, or the doctors, uh, they they may agree, or Alex Yuan, who pretend to be victim of me, of exposing me. So it is a roundup program trying not to get me to speak the truth. And I've been involved in these things. Finally, I found this is actually simply a money laundering of 130 billion Hong Kong dollars. It's a very large scale of money laundering for me. And I can tell you many ridiculous um, uh, uh, spending on government level has been used in the in a way uh, uh, on, uh, on on the reason about to make some psychological abuse of me, to persecute of me. They can build an organization using my name. So it is very um, ridiculous money laundering activity, but it did happen. It took me 4 years to understand what has been happening on me, and that's why it's very difficult to tell other people, because I look very ordinary, but they act, but they charming, and Chris PK Tang has been exaggerating my influence to the internal um, Hong Kong government officer. What maybe some of them are also in the money laundering activities. So everything seems very ridiculous. I think no normal people can understand, but they just make it like that. Anyway, I would like to read this to you because it summarized the situation now, and to see how people can help me. Okay, hi Berlin friends. Please help break isolation and connect to a few former Hong Kong legislative councillors who can help me to end the extreme torture. This is Cynthia Wong, a political dissident from Hong Kong. I've been in exile and under gradual isolation for extreme psychological, physical, and sexual torture for 6 years. I have been used as a brain-computer interface (BCI) experiment since 2003 by Hong Kong police. I'm in extreme isolation. That is, every new phone will be hacked and all email accounts are hijacked. When I approach different organizations for help by drop-in, the staff all ask me to make appointments through email. They make me in a loop of helplessness. I have tried different libraries. They can hack it or pay the staff to hack my accounts. The Hong Kong police has been spending unlimited amount of money to round me up in places for their torture. I've been under lightly sexual assault for over 17 months, over 1,000 times of different level of sex assault. A network of local police has been involving in this sex torture. That is why every location I reported to the police, they said there was no CCTV. They also traced my works in order to make a report that I looked like crazy. I need to stay in the train station overnight, not because I don't have money, but I will be raped in a single room or being false accused as sex criminal in female dorm. Due to a dozen of white women in the UK got paid to lie about them being sexually assaulted by me, I've been under abuse by men in public space every night as punishment. However, I have never been invited for interrogation about the sex crime that the UK police smell campaign me. But they stalk me to every country to tell lies. The UK police didn't come to the sex crime scene even when witness called 999. Now it happened in Berlin. As people know police will not take my case, stalker hired by the Hong Kong police would recruit random people to do molesting and drug injection in midnight in public space. I'm living in the human life, but have been under crazy making by the police and doctors who are under luxury amount of bribery by the Hong Kong police. My political stance has been very mild. The whole torture is about the revenge that a group of pro-CCP businessmen took for me criticizing them during 2014 political movement. They decide to isolate me for sex torture and make money out of it. They exaggerate my influence and got other government officers to agree on pouring money in persecuting me, but actually they are using me to do money laundering of the 130 billion Hong Kong National Security Fund. The horror became a roundup program when a group of undercover policemen infiltrate in the pro-democracy camp since 2019. They smell campaign me as a Chinese spy. Some of the young leaders rose in 2019 political movement have been under control by these undercover police. They had joined torture and now they would contact the MP and the social worker in the city I try to get help and tell lies. The other side of the same coin shows that the Hong Kong police has been using the 2019 young political leader to infiltrate the pro-democracy camp in the Western countries without them knowing. They don't know their think tank is actually Hong Kong police. Please check the back about the people who you can help contact to save me. So I have a few persons that I have a few persons that I think they will help me no matter who I am because I just a Hong Konger seeking for help. So I know too much. Please save me. It's very easy to end this sexual torture, but I need your your help to break isolation. A few former Hong Kong native legislative councillors who have migrated in Europe can help me. I think Veranda Zhang Chiu-hong, he could be, he may offer help to me because he is a social worker, and I think he is very kind. And I think there are already some undercover police used the 2019 young political leader to approach him, invite him to add um, to chair as a board member of Amnesty International Hong Kong subdivision. It is for the long time that I criticized the Amnesty International has been infiltrated, but the infiltrated person is a pro-democracy leader, a young woman, but she didn't know that at the back of his think tank is the Hong Kong police. And the other person is Lei Wing Da. I think I already mentioned him about, but I think he has been under grooming by the Hong Kong police think tank. At the back of he's groomed by Fin Now, and Fin Now, I think after some serious analysis, I think Fin Now is an undercover police. And also, Sir Chris Patten, former Hong Kong governor, he may direct some, may give some direction for me to get help. And I think people in the Hong Kong Watch who closely monitor the situation of Hong Kong human rights may offer some help. but it's that difficult to contact them, especially inside Hong Kong. One of the perpetrator is Simon Zhang, who is an innocent person, 2019 political leader, and he just an ordinary staff in the UK embassy in Hong Kong, and he got tortured in China during 2019 political movement and became someone political leader, but he is a bit of ignorance and being used by the Hong Kong police. And the other person is now who's in Hong Kong, Liu Zhong. I'm quite afraid of having him being related to me, but I have no choice. Maybe if he just, if someone tell him, maybe he can direct some information that can make some improvement. I a little bit worried about mentioning his name, but I have no choice. I hope he understands. And the other is Boris Magic. That is someone here in Green Party um, handling Hong Kong case. I've been to the Green Party, and at the door I met the chairman. He seemed to have been um, mentioned about me by somebody, and his attitude is not helpful. But anyway, I think it takes time for people to understand my situation. So weird and so unbelievable, and I hope this week I can find someone to help me. And I've been make a dozen of copy, and only 10 copies. I think people may can help me. And the third page of this is the background of my information. And hopefully they will give some idea of, to the people about me, because the Hong Kong police has been spending a lot of money through the local police and the UK police to do crazy making. And especially they have a lot of footage. I've been filmed 24 hours, no matter I am in bathroom, in toilet, especially after they sexually assault me, and I need to clean my bottom part or private part in the bathroom. They would want to film it, and then they will use the footage to tell the doctors and then the police that I'm a crazy person who would like to play with her private part. But actually, I clean my private part after they sexually abuse me. So this is the fact, and I'm not afraid to tell anything about the sexual assault. I have nothing to hide, and because they use the the transparency of communication is not good enough for me to communicate with other people. And last week I approached somebody in the university working with asylum seeker to fund them for their project, who may under persecution. That person, before I um, approached her, she had been approached by somebody and to do crazy making. Even after I gave her information, she did ask me to go to see um, psychosocial organization. The means psychosocial organization here is about mental health issue, and I don't know why people have so much information about me and trust random people talk about me, and they refuse to listen anything I say. So it is quite weird, and my situation is not good because I've been isolated. My phone is hacked, all email accounts are hacked, and it is done by, I believe, it is done by the local police. As I ask them to help to break isolation, they use my phone to call outside. That means my phone will forward to a scam center. Even I call 110, it will call to the fake uh, scam center, and the scam center will call the related police under bribery to approach me, that I will in the loop of bribery, and then they will keep me in the loop by limiting me to contact other people. either by a smell campaign, stalking and smell campaign. So this is what happened to me, and I have to stay outside. I couldn't stay in public accommodation, because if I stay in the dormitory, um, I will be accused of sexual assault women, and after they sexually assault me. And if I stay in private room, I will be raped. So very difficult. Okay, so that's all. And I want to end this here. And I hope you can spread my story, tell others what happened with me. Download all my clips in the YouTube, because the persecution of me will not end after even I die or enter mental hospital. If they will make an smell campaign about me having the experience as lesbian, and then use my lesbian experience. I've been I've not been with a woman for 15 years. Even like that, they still use my LGBT background to do smell campaign. It will become my story, my hardship under over 1,000 times of sexually assault um, produced by the Hong Kong police will be um, will become a film or a movie as a propaganda for a person who has a background of LGBT. So it will be a great influence to the freedom uh, of uh, their sexuality, of people's sexuality. It will further help the authoritarian government to narrow, the freedom of people in Hong Kong and China. So please download all my video and clips, and let my story unfold if they do propaganda by using my video. And the other thing is they have filmed me a lot of uh, footage about during the sexual assault. They may sell it in the dark web. In case you have a chance to get it, please just spread it. I don't afraid of it being spread. And because for the last few 3 days, Monday to Wednesday, they just use frequency to attack me and make me under unconscious. And now it is Thursday. The office day almost finished. They will not attack me anymore. They will attack me just in case I sleep. They don't allow me to sleep. If I sleep, they will do sexual assault. This is what happened with BCI, non-consensual brain-computer interface. When they connect your brain with computer, they can knock you out anytime and sexually assault you, and also they can kill you actually. And because I've been doing this video for over a year, if they kill me, the person that I mentioned in the video will have difficulty in running their life. So they try to do crazy making as much as possible to get me in mental health hospital so that they can kill me there by saying that I kill myself. So I will not commit suicide, and I will try to keep my health as good as possible so that I can expose them. Um, my family has been under abused and tortured by them and threatened by them. Not only my family, and some very famous political commentator has been under threatened because of my case. So please download all my clips, and download all my story and spread my story so that we can beat the Hong Kong police from doing propaganda. And actually, it is not on my case level. It is on international level. I'll tell you later. Thank you very much.